Yes, yes. Next is the gap. You may want to, I just remove this. Uh, let's see. Also remove. Also remove this. You may want to have some gap between these flex items. Before we were using margin and padding, but for margin, imagine for example you put margin right. You don't want margin at the last element, so you should go and remove the margin here. It was not practic. But now you can just use gap, and gap allows you to put some gap between this element. You can see now we have gap, but it's too small. Just increase the size. Let me say 25. You can see now we have the gap. You see this because the, let me remove this. Then you see the gap here between all the elements in this container. But you may want also to put the gap in the x-axis. For that you just put x, then 25. And if you have many elements, you may want also to put it, let's say 20, say 12, 25 is too much. Yes, you may want also to put the gap on the y-axis. Yes, but here you can't see it because we don't have like two rows in this flex, you know. But when you have many elements, you can observe that, and you can also put gap in the y-axis. Yes, I think you get a point about all the classes you can you can you can put on the parent container. Maybe next we will start with the class what you can put on the child element or the flex item. Yes, the next property we are going to learn is flex wrap, and this is also in a property to be put on the container, not on the flex item. And the role of this one is sometimes you your item are too many to fit in one row. Flex wrap allows items to move to the next line when there is not enough space. Without it, item may shrink too much or overflow. I think you understand. So for that, you need just to write flex, this utility class is flex wrap. And when there is no space, it will go to the next line. So here, I try to demonstrate it to you. For example, try to resize this. So you can see now those two items go to the next row. So when they are here, you can see them here. But when we resize, as there is no space, enough space, they go to the next line. Without this property, those two items may overflow to the container. I think you understand. There are also flex wrap reverse. I think no wrap, first of all, should no wrap that will not allow to wrap. You can see even if I resize compared to what we did before, even if I resize this browser, nothing is happening. But before, when we were resizing, when there is not enough space in the container, those two to and learn were going to the next line. So you can see now, go to the last, let's resize. You can see now, go to the next line. There are also wrap reverse, which I think will reverse. Let me gonna experiment it with you. Reverse. Then here they try. So I will save. Then the reverse here, I'm not getting. Normally for reverse, if there is not enough space, that oh, I made a mistake. I just write wrap reverse. This utility class should start with flex wrap dash reverse. Then here we'll try to make it bigger. Then yes, you can see now it reverse when there is not enough space. Learn and two came the first, and this tailwind become the last one. Yes, now you understand the reverse. Yes, I think you get the point of reverse. Now we have finished with all the, of course, there are many classes you can put on the parent. As I've already told you, if you want to go to get more detail, you can just check their docs. But now I want just to talk about those class, because most of the time you'll be using only the classes what I've mentioned in this video. But if you want to learn more, or to learn about other utility classes what you want to use on the parent container, don't hesitate to go and check their docs, which is excellent. In the next part, we are going to talk about all the class you can put on the child item or the flex item. Yeah.